for doing what I do with my planners, and it wasn't enough space. The shit cut off middle of me talking, so I deleted it because I don't like putting up partial videos. I've done it before, but I really don't like it. But anyway, let's get back to my rhyme and reason. This is the current planner I use. This is the squad. This is the cover. This is a cover, the Happy Planner cover in rose gold, and inside it, I have my Squad Goals planner. Now, when I use the Squad Goals planner, I added some cute little stuff to the front because y'all know that's me. I like stuff like that. And I added makeup and stuff. But for the month of August, you know, I always put my bills in every month. I put things I need to do, and I write things in it. But for the most part, for my week, it's a lot that I have going on. I can't decorate my pages like talking about it unless I put something sporadically here or there. But my to-do list is ridiculous because I have a lot that I'm doing, and I have things that change up from time to time. So this format, the size of it, is not enough room for me. And I was just going to resort to it and just suck it up and use it 100% and use sticky notes with it. But I'm like, no. Because just now, some changes took place. Well, last year, you remember, I got this at the end of last year, like maybe in September, October of last year. I bought this planner cover, which I ended up getting it for like 20 bucks. It was regular $39. I got it for 50% off, but I got it for 20 bucks. This is the Happy Planner cover, and I was using this. Well, I took all the things out of it, but this was the Happy Planner I was using in it. And I had the stuff for 2017, 2018 in it. Well, I used it, but I never used the graph paper that I had purchased to put in there as an extender. I never finished using that. The graph paper or the line paper. And I have some trainings I'm about to do. So I'm going to get some more paper. I think I keep saying Home Depot. Office Depot has that loose leaf paper on sale. I think it's about 200 sheets you get for maybe $7 or $8. I don't know. No, I don't think it's that much. I think it's about $5. But I'll add that in here with that and use that as a notebook because I'm not going to buy another spiral notebook. So that's what I'm going to do. But I also went to Michael's and picked this up. It was regular $29.99. It's the 9 by 11 and a half. I think that's 9 by 8 or 9 by 7. But this is 9 by 11 and a half. The sheets are a lot bigger, which gives me a lot more space. This is the family planner. Family We Are Better Together. And it's going to incorporate some things for home as well as work and this training I'm doing. I'll just show you the July setup. This is the July monthly setup, which I know we're in the month of August, but I haven't completed. And this is how the pages are. Now, with advantage over these pages, I can write everything straight down like I was before, but I have more space to write things in. Like, say, for instance, if I have something I'm doing in the morning and somebody calls and state that, well, hey, you got to do this at this time, or we need you to do this, I can pencil that in even though I already have my week planned out. But with the smaller one, it was just a limited amount of things I could put in there. Like today, for example, today, I always put what I'm doing in the morning. Like when I get up in the morning, if I have to cook, I don't believe in letting my food stay out. Like if I'm defrosting food, I don't defrost food overnight. I just don't. I'll set it out in cold water. I'll set my stuff in cold water in the refrigerator, and it defrosts like that. So I'll defrost food. If I have to do meat, I do it in the morning. So if I get up at 7 a.m., I get up and do that first thing in the morning. And if I wash clothes every day, especially now because I'm freshening up things for the fall and winter. So anything that I had packed away, I'm washing it and hanging it up to dry. So I do that because right now I'm going to be at home for possibly the next month and a half or 2 months. So I'm going to do this training while I'm out. So I'm going to be home, and that's what I do. Why? But I also have things I do outside the house. Like I go check my mail. I go check my P.O. box. I have some things that I have to do. I even put my thrifting days, like sometimes on Wednesdays and Saturdays I go thrifting. I put that in my schedule. Today I have to go. Yesterday I was supposed to go fax some documents, but I was told to hold off on faxing them until tomorrow. So what I'll do is I'll fax them later on tonight, and they'll be there first thing tomorrow. So they'll have that. I even incorporate whether I'm going to do a video today. I'm doing some organization of my, some organization of my makeup. Things that I'm not using, like palettes that I haven't used in a while. That's getting trashed. I'm just tired of it. Some stuff I'm not keeping. Old lipsticks. Now my MAC containers, I'm going to put those on the side because I am going to go get me a new lippy. Yeah, I'll do that. And I'm going to make sure I go to a standalone MAC store so I can get the bigger bang for my buck, not just a lipstick. I can possibly get a lip gloss or something like that. So, yeah, but I have some things I have some studying I need to do, and I also incorporate the days that I'm going to go walking or exercising in there. So it gives me a little bit more space to utilize, and that's what I need. I need more space. I need to be able to utilize it, and if I need to make any changes. Especially, I do things for my children, especially my youngest son who's away. I know I told you guys he's away at college and he gets on my nerves, but that's the highlight of my life. My kids are happy. My kids make me happy, even though they get on my nerves at times. For the most part, I'm very proud of my kids. My daughter, she just completed hair school. My son, they just purchased their first home. So I'm proud of my children. My other son, he's moving into his home. So I'm happy. Overall, happy for my children. But these two I'll be utilizing together when I go. I'm thinking about changing the rings on it. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm just like that. If I have a color scheme going, I like to continue with it. So that may be it. Call me what you want. Call me frivolous. But I also, and I got to put these papers back in here. Yeah, I got to put all of these papers back in here. Back in because I took them out my smaller planner. And also, this is one of the pouches. I have some more stuff, but I don't even want to pull them out. But some of the ink pens I use. These are some of the ink pens. These are the bold big pens. I use the ones, I have a purple, I have the green, a light blue. Also, these are some pens I found from Dollar Tree. I think these are the zebra pens. Yeah, these are the zebra medium point pens in pink and purple. With those bold big pens. I also have some other colors of the bold big pens, a red, a pink, black, and a lime green. These are just regular black ink pens I picked up from Dollar Tree when I was out at the Dollar Tree in Mississippi. And I also have some Flair pens. I love doing my days in Flair. I remember when I was in elementary school, and our teachers we used to get paid in the evening to check papers for our teachers. I think that's what got me into wanting to be a teacher, because I like being in charge of stuff. So, well, when I was younger, I liked to be in charge of things. But I actually like correcting papers. And I was pretty good in math and science growing up. So, well, really math growing up. I didn't care for science too much, even though I was good at it. I didn't really, it wasn't something I would, if it was a preference, I wouldn't do it. But I'm a history buff, and my husband teases me because of that, but I'm not even going to get into that argument. Then I also have another pack of the blue big bold pens, because I prefer writing in blue ink over black. Just as always have. I picked this cool little pencil case. I had some sticky notes in it, which I'm going to put them back in there. I had taken them out. But this is a cool little pencil pouch, because it has a pouch up here, and I'm not even doing a review on this. And I paid for this with my own money. But you can put something right here if need be. If you want to stash something, like say for instance you got something, or you want to attach this to something, you can attach it. And it has this little pouch, like you could possibly slide a pair of scissors in there if needed. Well, a smaller pair, not that big of a pair. And anything, let's see what else. It has a slip pocket here. It has this zip pocket here. And it has this space for these pens. And you can actually, like, if you were just that type of person, like, I could actually use this pouch for something else. And because this pack of pens is not open, I can actually slide it back there and have it, and just have that space free. I can put something else in there, like some stickers if need be, some flat washi tape, or I do have some Recollection dashboards that has stickers and stuff on it, so I may put that in there. And then I can put my stickies, or I can put a couple packs of the large stickies in the back. Yeah, but you can utilize this little pouch. It's cute, and I got it for $3.97 when I bought it that week at Walmart. It does have a little string on it that I need to cut. That's why I brought these scissors out. But for $3.97, I have another little small one, a cloth one I bought. But I actually have pencils in there, regular pencils, because I do write in pencil when I'm writing too. I like writing in pencils. But that's my little organization thing. I'm going to still use my small one, but I'll put things in there. I'll use my small one, but I'm going to go back. I prefer to use the bigger one, even though a lot of people say, oh, that's so cumbersome to carry, but I would rather the bigger one, because even when I go into the classroom, which my goal is to be back in the classroom by October of this year or November of this year. If I'm not back in November, when school starts back in January, I will be back in the classroom teaching, and I will continue teaching through, time. But I just have to go back into teaching. It's just something that I'm innately set up for, and it's just something that I've always done. I'm good at it. What has really gave me some heartfelt and heart-tugging things is my old students have reached out to me over the past few months, and they've told me, ma'am, Miss P, we miss you in the classroom. And some of them are in college. That's the funny part. A few of them are in their senior year in college right now, either junior or senior year. It depends on when they started. But they may have, let's see. Some of them may have graduated, because they graduated with my daughter's class. Yeah. And a few of them, no, one's graduating this year. One young man who keeps track of my son, because they ran track together. He's graduating in 2019. And he told me, he said, you left a lasting impression on me, and I tell my friends about it. Miss P was my girl. She helped me get through middle school science. I hated science, but she gave me the steps to be able to function, and I'm going to just go from there. So while I go through this training, this is my process of going through the training. And I'm going to continue using the larger planner, even though I'm going to put some things in the small planner. And it might be a little tedious. Some people say, well, why do you write it down in two places? I say, well, that's just like you having it in your planner and in your phone. And if something else changes, I can always put it in a bigger planner instead of the small one. So thank you all for watching my videos. I love planner videos. I love planners. I have been a lover of planners since I was a little girl. When the Daytimer planners came out, and when they became popular in my eyes, I was given one when I was given a spiral one when I was like 16, and No, it wasn't a spiral one. It was the one with the clamp like this. It was the little small. It was smaller than this. It was the one like this, but it was smaller. And I was so happy to have that. And it was my aunt who gave it to me because she told me, she said, you know how they give you the one, a little calendar when you were growing up to keep track, to track your little lady stuff. So I had that, and she was like, she said, you write a lot in your planner. I said, yeah, because I try to keep track of dates, and I like to, if I'm going to get my hair done this weekend, or if I'm going to get my eyebrows arched this weekend, I like to put it in there and everything. So she purchased me one, and that was my mom's baby sister. And she purchased me one. She said, well, you might be able to utilize this. She said, I was given it, and I don't use it. And it was an undated one, so you can date it whenever you want to. I said, okay. And my aunt had the prettiest handwriting, and she wrote, you know, my name on it from her and everything. So I was like, okay. And it was black, and it went in my little bag, and I was the it with it. I wasn't into decorating anything, but I did write in a pink ink pen and a purple ink pen, and that was the two ink pens I used in my planner, and that was it. My husband has always known me to have one to keep track of everything I have. I've just been a planner junkie, so I'm going to use those two planners like I used my small and my big planner last year, and I'll go from there. I hope y'all enjoyed my video. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope y'all have an enjoyable rest of your day. And if you need a pencil case just to throw your stuff with you, because it's going to be in my bag with me when I go, pick up one. I've got another one from Walmart too. I have two. So I'm going to see if my niece needs one. I may give her the smaller one, and I keep the bigger one. So, but thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all have an enjoyable rest of your day. Bye.